So a lot of people ask me, Fifi, how do you choose a certain TV show and you know that that's a good TV show for you to watch? What makes you think that this show is the show that's not gonna make you fall asleep in the middle? Why is that specific TV show the one that's gonna make me scream of joy? Here are some of my tips to you on how I go for a certain TV show and what makes me want to watch a certain TV show at a certain point in time. Well, the truth is, there is no answer to that. We're all different and we all have different reasons for choosing a certain TV show and for liking a certain TV show. But I can give you some tips on what I do. Tip number 1 is pretty obvious, and it's suggestions and recommendations. We hear recommendations about TV shows pretty much every single day, whether it's at the office or with friends or on TV, on a newspaper or magazine, and a lot of TV shows that are talked about because there are a lot of big TV shows out there these days that are pretty successful and are mainstream. The chances you'd like those shows are much higher, like Game of Thrones, like Westworld, like This Is Us, like, you know, Friends and The Sopranos, and those TV shows are known to be big. So the chances you like those shows that are recommended by everyone, I mean, those chances are pretty high. Another thing is related TV shows, which is, I don't know how I feel about that because it sometimes can trick you, you know, like sometimes those things show up like on TV. You just watched House of Cards, so you'll probably like The Newsroom or something like that. But then sometimes you don't like those shows everybody's talking about. Like, I know a lot of people who don't like Game of Thrones or just don't want to watch it because everybody else is watching those shows. It really depends on other things as well. Which brings me to, of course, the genre. Also pretty obvious. You know, genre is very important when you look into a TV show. Just be careful because sometimes you think you don't like a certain genre, but you'll actually love a certain TV show on that genre. So I say that's, you know, really debatable. I myself like to try things that are new. And that's how I came to love actually sci-fi, because at the beginning I thought I really hated sci-fi because it's, come on, robots and like, you know, futuristic kind of things and stuff. But then I saw a couple of sci-fi shows that I really loved, and I thought that on the philosophical side of them, they really subconsciously had all these messages and all these things I really related to. And I was like, whoa, damn. Like, how did I not watch this up until now? How did I not give this a try? So, genre is very important, but keep in mind that you might like certain things if you try. I think the context in which you watch the TV show is very, very important. Because every day is different. We're all people. We feel different emotions. You know, at a certain point in your life, you might be like really down. And so you want to find a TV show that you can relate to and characters that you can relate to. And that can bring you really up and lift your spirits. And it can make you get into that world, forget all your problems, and maybe even help you get out of a certain situation that's really low and bringing you down. At the same time, if you're happy, if you're in love, if you're, you know, going through something specific with a career, going after a dream, you'd want to watch something that reflects those kind of emotions that you feel. Like, if I'd want to watch an example of a strong, independent female that will motivate me and make me be like, yeah, you know, I can do it as well, then I'd watch The Good Wife or something like that. So it really depends on the context, on what you're feeling that day and at that specific time and moment. Like, for example, I can watch a TV show and think it's like the best TV show ever, and then the second season comes out a year later and I'm like not in the same place in life, and I'm just like done with that, you know, done with that TV show. But you know me, I'm Fifision, so I like all TV shows, all kinds of TV shows. I'm like a big TV nerd. I watch things that I like and I watch things that I don't like. I watch all sorts of TV shows. So guys, let me know if you like these kind of tip videos. and if they're helpful. And I'd love to share more of those with you if that's what you guys like. So till next time, that is my Fifision.